Welcome to the live. You know what time it is. I got some messages. I'm just a messenger. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Put your loving on me, baby. Put your loving on me, baby. Somebody probably really just listen to that song. The song is about to come on, or you're going to hear this song whenever, whatever it is that I'm saying is going to hit you, okay? I know every time that I come on here, y'all can be, oh, it's the same thing after the same thing, baby. It ain't the same thing. Right now, I read energy. Okay. I don't need the cards. I don't even have to see the people. Okay. But energy is energy. It just is what it is. I don't know what frequency. I don't even know where you are in the world. Where's you got going on. However, everybody's going to be surprised. I'm not surprised. I've been doing this shit, been going on since fucking 2005. I figured it out, but it was just like I wasn't 1,000% sure about it. Some of you guys are probably like not 1,000% sure about it, because if you're like me, I had learned through, um, confirmation with taking my children to medical appointments, hospitals, and things like that. And the feeling, the energy, meeting the doctors, the check-ins, and things like that, right? Well, people don't like for it to be talked about, spoke about, or whatever. Clinical research, third-party observation research, exams, tests, and things like that. Also, people, y'all hear a lot about the Masonic people, whatever. There's a whole bunch of branches of it. However, this is about Masons, but the Black Masons, Freemasonry, but the Black Masons. Okay, if you a Black Mason and you listening to me, baby, pull back. Okay. Everything that I'm saying is going to make even more complete sense to anybody. If this video ever makes it out and I get out of being shadow banned because you a man stuck in your motherfucking feelings and trying to get me reported, I'm here to help people heal, get through it, figure out what it is so you can know what your true reality is and you can get through it and heal and start, building your life however you want your life to be, okay? Or however you need it to be, however, whatever works out for you, okay? Red pill, blue pill, that ain't got nothing to do with me. All I'm saying is people gonna figure out, because the biggest masonry lodge for the Black Masons is in Texas. Now, the thing about it, with it being in Texas, one of them is in Texas, most definitely. I think it's either in Houston, Dallas, or Austin. It's in one of those three, but most of I can bank my money on either Dallas or Houston, because that's where most of the Black peoples live. I said peoples. There's something wrong with me. And the East Texas at the top. So a lot of Black people, especially, Blacks and Mexicans, they either stay on the east side. Mexicans usually stay on the east side, south side type thing. But it ain't, it works either way for them, because, shit, at least the Mexicans and stuff like that out there in fucking Texas, they get the shit. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, because that's a whole different road that I'm not fit to go down, because I'm not fit to get caught up with the motherfucking cartel. Okay, I enjoy living life. Okay, and I want to live forever. Okay, 2005. Unbeknownst to a lot of people, y'all be going on TikTok, and it's like about, I'm gonna say 3 to 5 notorious Black guys. I think it's the something White, Chauncey White, or whatever his name is, the Samuel dude. It's a Black dude. I don't know his name, but I know he was like a big old prison uh higher up, or people look up to him or whatever. He was like, oh, when you get out of prison, he look goofy as hell. Like, how you damn near, you fucking going on 60, you about to hit 60 soon, and you still walking around with a damn gold tooth in your mouth? Who does that? This is not 1992, boo. But anyway, that's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with me, but I'm just trying to lead y'all to go ahead and research the truth, so you can know that I'm telling you it's the truth, because I ain't got no reason to play with nobody. I really don't care about it, but it's just like empty information that I just be coming up on. However, prison time, this is when, what's the name of that magazine? This is around the time where Superhead, Buffy the Body, and all that, the Vixen stuff was like major, major, major going on. This might even be part of the case of the musical industry. Um, you, Leo, the eyes of the tiger. So this is somebody that could possibly currently be living in Philly. I'm here in North Philly or South Philly, or got some kind of affiliation with Philly. This is also somebody, Maryland or something like that as well. However, this man is, in particularly, is a Leo. He works in the industry. He's a ghostwriter. He has children or whatever. He's a certified fighter. Um, and low key an assassin, if you know what I'm saying, if need be, if his group call him to do it. Around this time, 2005, in particularly, okay, when I guess I guess people are not doing the full research on the prisons, but I mean, if you do the research on the prisons, it will make complete sense about what I'm saying to the T. With the prisons, back in 2005, I want to say prior to something in 95, is it double XL magazine? Somebody leave it in the comments if you ever decide to comment versus just being outside and just watching it. Though I think it was either double X magazine or something. It was a major black hood magazine where they, all the best rappers, the vixens, and all opportunities. It used to be in a magazine, but this was a magazine that came out of the prisons. Okay, this makes me think of what's that boy name? I called him a boy. My bad. The man, Benzino. I called him a boy because he like that boy. Let me quit. I'm going to hell. People gonna be like, you don't like the community. I love it. The shit is just fun to me. It's just y'all sensitive and y'all be like, you making fun of me. Get out your feelings. That's you being in your feelings, because I ain't got nothing against you, baby. But anyways, in 2005, this was made up by some prison inmates. Okay, these are people that's in street gangs. These are motherfuckers that you done seen take off a person's face, they head, neck, you name it. Okay. My neck, my back. This has to be 2005. I don't know if I got the year right. It's either between 2001 and 2005. Between 2001 and 2005. I don't know if you currently dealing with someone. I don't know if this person is still alive or if they done passed on. But between 2001 and 2005, if you are under my voice at this time, something went on outside of that. This is a person that you knew that was in prison around that time. Either they was in prison in the early 90s or very early 2000s. Okay, somebody's going to discover this man in particularly. I don't know if this is a friend, a family friend, a friend of a friend. Like, this person, like, who the hell he is. If I don't know if any descriptions will come in, but if it comes in, you gonna know who he is. But 2005, there was an organization that came about from the prisons, but this came about mostly for minorities, because they was looking for some kind of ways to cut down on the violence inside the prison, and they couldn't figure out how to do it. But the magazines, instead of them, always having to call, I'm hearing conjugal or something like that, the sexual visits. Okay, something happened around that time. Somebody discovered how the cartel move, or how the mob boss move. Somebody figured out how somebody move. Somebody came out and made a corporation or organization. I don't know what this corporation or organization, who's the person that made the LLC, but this shit is under a LLC. This is a bunch of fucking prison dudes that, they used to do amongst each other. Okay, these are dudes on dudes, same sex situation, but basically they exchange certain things to keep secrets. So basically, if they had messed around or something like that, you would have never known. Okay, so it's basically they made a pact, made a code, the LLC or whatever the case may be. But everybody that's in this group from 2005 basically everybody had like who could do what. So they knew who the robbers was, they knew who the scammers was, they knew who the hustlers was, they knew who had the connects with the homies with big names, they knew who had the connects in the underground. I don't care if it was about dealing with pedophile, sexual abuse, trafficking. Like, this group was made in 2005 with no questions asked. Also, if you was going to medical or getting medical care from 2001 and 2005, and you was born, I'm fit to throw out the years, from 1969 to 1993, you are and have been outside yourself. If you go to the hospital right now as I speak, if you go back to the beginning of the video, you're going to hear this song, Put Your Lovin' on Me, Baby. You may even hear this fucking song being played in the back office or in the office where like they feel like nobody can hear you. You're going to hear the fucking song playing. If you check those medical records and say when they be asking you those health questions about, are you depressed and go back through your fucking medical records and see what this person wrote about you. You're going to figure out that in your medical records, somebody needs to go request their own medical records down to your damn shop records. Also, somebody needs to observe their birth certificate. If you're like me, my birth certificate does not match with anything. Also, when I called to do medical records check, certain blood work, I had to get that on my own through the military. However, the places of where I was going, there is no show for it. So somebody's going to figure out, wait for it, because this is going to be a lot of stuff. That person that was in prison that got this going on, this is a person that they could probably, as we speak, probably just work in fast food or just, a person that really thinks quick on their feet, and they probably got good over the years with their money. But honey, if this is a black man in particularly, if he is black, Moreno, Negro, H.O. head Negro, I need you to know, and you're married to this man, honey, your man's zesty. It ain't no missing it. So you think the sneaky link is a woman? It looked like a woman, but it's not a woman. So somebody gonna be figuring that out, especially if you got married around 2005. Conceived, had a child with this person in 2005, started a business. 2005 is very prevalent to this person. Also, this also is another person that's part of a PHA masonry group. This is me repeating something about Masons. I'm seeing, because I had woke up with, I don't know the black dude's name from that gay show, Pose. I don't even know what the fucking name it is, because I don't even watch the show. I don't even care for it. But something about him, either somebody that kind of like looks similar to him or got some kind of features, that lazy eye, if they perk up their lips, when they get mad in a particular way, or somebody just probably had some kind of inkling that it's like, is this person gay or do they go both ways? Like, if you had questions, I'm going to give you the confirmation, and the answer is yes. Okay. Floetry. So that song Floetry, all you gotta do is say yes. I don't know if you got married to that, you was listening to that when you got into the mood with this person, but that person is like low-key, if like this is a person that will carry on feminine, a man that will carry on relationships with women, but whenever he get pissed off with his woman, he's gonna go cheat on this woman with a man. Floetry, Philly. So something with Philly is very important. Something that happened, somebody may have a 14-year-old or 14 years ago. I'm trying to figure out what year. 2003. So 2003, somebody needs to go back to 2003 as well as we speak. Because it's something I'm saying that's hitting on the head. Somebody has I said an aunt. Or this is an ancestor. Maybe you need to ask your family, your mama, your granny, or somebody about a picture of somebody in a purple dress. The person in that purple dress is going to lead to something you was asking about a relative, a family member. I don't care. This is like somebody that passed away, but this person passing away has the key include about something that had happened to you, or is connected or actually really related to you in a way. Um, if you're black, the person, may have been a Eastern Star or something like that, or just may have been in some kind of organization, whatever the case may be. 1994, either you were born there, something happened around that time, somebody passed away around that time, something gained momentum. Somebody's name is Alan King. A wound to the head. I'm hearing cold case file. Somebody know who did it. Somebody's kid know who did it. Someone needs to do someone, if you listening to my voice as well, you need to go back and remember something that happened major when you were like between 6 and 8 years old. For me, I remember going to like, I don't know what I can remember bits of pieces of what was going on, because I remember almost getting pushed out of a car. It was like this, it was an old car. It might have been a Corolla or something like that. I'm not sure. But it was like with a car. And then I remember it was in the nighttime, got pulled back in the car. And then we got that morning, I think we went to like a Texaco. It was like a gas station, but it was like a picture or something on the door. And I got a glimpse of it, but I couldn't really like see it because somebody like kept blocking me from seeing it. Like it was an older person or something. But then I remember being there with like my cousin, because it was like she had this thing of saying something about December 14th, December 15th. It's like if it's a pair of twins, like somebody actually had identical or fraternity twins, and it was like literally with the twins, one twin was born like on the 14th and the other one was born on the 15th. So say like the first twin came out at 11:58, and then the second twin came out at 12:02. So something that is major about that too. Maybe there's a missing relative or relatives, or people that are probably looking to make connections with their family. A family house that has an open space. So this is like a small, either the house is like blue, white, beige, or gray. Okay. This is like in a, I wouldn't say country area, but it's like off the road, that like when you're driving by, you'd be like, damn, that's a whole lot of space. And then it's like a house. But with the house on, like, I can see like on the right side, it's like a shed or something. And it's a whole bunch of trees that could either possibly lead to some woods or lead through you walking through a trail to go into somebody else's yard. And then like on the left side, it's like either a movable trailer or another little shed to the left side as well. But somebody was doing something with that. I don't know if it's like a hollow grave in somebody's yard or home, or maybe a cemetery. So this house is near a cemetery. This home is near a cemetery. Like either directly across from it, a a house or two from it. There's a church, bruh. I'm looking at a church. There's a church next to this dang thing. Okay, this ain't funny. It's for to go down. Um, Burnt something in the oven. So if this also resonates with you, somebody probably recently just burnt something in the oven, or something got burnt in the oven, or you read something about being burnt in the oven. This person also like to wear Hawaiian type shirts, or exotic looking type button down shirts. So like Hispanic, so they can be like a Hispanic woman with a black man. Honey, your black man is a little zesty, on his downtime. And like, I get around. Something about 1996, somebody get around. Uh was Tupac was Tupac a Pisces or a Sagittarius? I'm not sure. But says some many T's. Ooh, East Harlem is very prevalent. Actually, he's a Gemini. I had it all wrong. So, but still, those two signs are very prevalent. A Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo. See, 1996. Someone may also have been born in 1971. New York is prevalent. Something about a university medical center, or somebody will be going to a medical center. Keisha. Somebody may have like listening to Big, Snoop Dogg, or something like that. Somebody may have watched the documentary about Biggie and Tupac, or Poetic Justice, or the movie Juice, or somebody was watching movies with Tupac in it. Somebody may have been born in 2002, 1993, 1992, 1994, and 1997. Also, something, a city of lies. Somebody lies is being caught up to them. Something that they did in 2018 is catching up quickly. Crickets. Oh, so somebody's going to be asking something, or somebody, either you're going to be asked or you're going to ask somebody something. And when I say, like, whatever it is that you're asking, or whatever it is that's going to be asked about what happened in 2018, or those years that I'm mentioning, you probably were born in those years or something like that. Somebody, it's going to get real quiet in the room. I need whoever this is that's going to follow this message and get silent about it. This person probably used to drive a old white car back in 98. Or something is stuck in the back gate, or something with a gate. The letter J, first, middle, or last. FV, the name Anthony James. Shed some many tears, did so many years. Mm, That's somebody probably listening to some old Tupac, or so it's about to be a tragedy, because Boys in the Hood, I don't remember why. I gotta rewatch the movie, because I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on why it was that they shot Ricky. But I don't think Ricky had nothing to do with the situation. I think it was like they had beef with the brother, and with them having beef with the brother, they end up figuring out, like, oh shit, that's one of his people. Like, those type of situations. So in something 2005, I guess this was something that probably happened from 95 to 2005. I might be reopening something. I apologize. This is not my intentions. I'm just a messenger. So if the Most High telling me this is what I got to say, I'm going to say it. Somebody, and this is traumatizing, but it's also going to open somebody's eyes, and somebody's going to cry about this, because whatever I'm speaking on, I don't know who this is for. Okay? Y'all call me crazy, call me what you want, but you know it's the truth. 2004, this person did something with a cord or a board, or they recorded something, or something went on somebody's record in 2004. And I feel like whoever you are, man or woman, you cried so many times. Unbreak My Heart. Toni Braxton. Maybe you're a Toni Braxton type fan. Shit, if you know anything about Toni Braxton, the reason why she don't really date like that is because, shit, that was, it ain't no Color Purple type thing. But then, shit, once you really discover, like, hey, my man zesty, and it's just like one of those, like, hey, homie, just go over there type thing. You tend to learn your lesson, and the reason being why she didn't date for so many years. It the same thing when she went over there to Birdman. Shit, Birdman ain't no different than fucking P. Diddy. But then it's just like, with Birdman, I give it to him. It was just like, shit, he probably went through what he went through, and he did what he did, but it was just one of those, the environments and the things that they had both went through was completely different, which leads also to some of y'all, the clinical researchers that I was telling y'all at the very fucking beginning, if you are in your 30s currently, not no 25, not no 29, if you are in your 30s, nowhere past 45, and you've been feeling like, and they told you that you have some kind of health condition, and 9 times out of 10 is mental health. If you're between the age of 30 and 45 right now, they probably done diagnose you with anxiety, depression, ADD, ADHD, OCD. I already said anxiety. So all of those things are on the spectrum. If you recall your childhood was very selective about who you played with at a certain point in your life. But somebody had a major trauma at 6 years old. But this point in your life opens up the door to so much more for you to either, one, get some kind of closure in your life, two, some motivation or some inspiration, or three, you just gonna have some insight to either make a major decision or it's gonna lead to a major discussion. Okay. Somebody is like at a patio door or looking out their patio or looking out a window. Somebody may have some headphones on. There's a 4-door car. I don't know if it was a Toyota or what's the other car? Nissan, but it definitely didn't look like a Nissan. It probably was a Toyota. I also see somebody looking up if somebody is a Hayoka or if you're a Hayoka. I have those capabilities of being a Hayoka. It sucks. Somebody's learning and to understand their sensitivities to certain energies, sensitivities to food, participating in particular activities, whether it's mentally, emotionally, sexually, or financially. Someone is about to wake up to that. She want that old thing back. She likes me. She fiends for me nightly. Um, American Gangsters. So this is probably like black mob ties or wannabe mob ties because it's, yeah. That's a whole different conversation. Like I said, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there about that whole situation. But whatever it ends to, greed, infidelity, lying, corporations, unauthorized clinical research. Well, actually was authorized because some of y'all parents put y'all in there because some of y'all got to, like, for me in my instance, it's like the person that I was calling mama or daddy in any instance, like, baby, it was all for a game of money, and it was insurance money, inheritance, houses, property, all taken. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can rebuild from anything. You just have to do your best to not dwell on it, because all the information that I just gave you guys, please take it in, sit down with it, take what is for you, leave what's not. However, if it's things that I said and it stuck to you and it brought up memories, you need to sit down and have a discussion, especially if you're still in connection with your family or, particular relatives. Please go have a conversation so you can get the answers in between, because maybe I opened up something and allowed you to remember. With this, please open up the door and heal that shit, because whatever it is that you're currently going through, you need to let it go. Let it go and let it flow. Somebody might like or need to listen to 90s music, because it goes on and on. Because I keep hearing a playlist of 90s music just running through, because I haven't heard anything. And if anything, from early 2000s. That's when music made sense, because I just heard Erykah Badu, so Dallas, Texas, very prevalent. Tony Braxton, I don't even know what Tony Braxton is. I think they were like from Georgia or something like that. Uh, or somebody like the Braxtons, or somebody's dealing with Braxton Hicks contractions, or somebody's last name is Braxton, somebody's last name could be Hicks or Braxton Hicks or something like that. 96 is, I think I keep saying 96 quickly all the time. Libra energy. Maryland. Oh, okay, Maryland. So this, oh, Braxton Hicks might be for somebody that was is from Maryland. This person may young face, blonde hair girl. Someone's gonna tell something about. I swear I don't know that girl. I don't know if you man or woman. I don't care who you are in this situation. Somebody could have an argument talking about, "Hey, I told you I ain't know that girl." Da, da, da. Somebody about to get into an argument about something. I know you love me, baby. I know I love you too. They call me Superman. I'm here to rescue you. Somebody that Eminem song, California, Michigan, Detroit, confirmation. Somebody might be painting something, about to paint a picture. Sit your drunk ass on the empty runway, ho. So this might have been somebody that is a runway model or somebody that, is in the industry. And I don't mean musically. They might do things musically with their throat. Possibly. Yeah, this is somebody in the industry because it keeps saying put that loving on me. And it's like, I know you want me, baby. I think I love you too. I'm here to save you, girl. Somebody try to play as somebody's Superman. I can be your Superman. It's like somebody felt like somebody was a Superman or somebody used to like Superman. Saturday cartoons. Yo, somebody. I know it ain't funny, but for me, I come from the dark world. Somebody's, granny or a couple women in a family that they look up to that they be like, they're so awesome, they so great. These people used to throw that in the circle. Somebody used to throw it in the circle. Eminem, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers. Marshall Matters. But his Mathers. But Marshalls? So somebody might work for the Marshals or the U.S. Marshals. I can't. I always mess up this man. Eminem. I can't be your Superman. I just need the words. Yeah, that song. Somebody need to go listen to Superman. Because maybe this is probably what somebody is feeling like currently. Or if somebody play this song, if you're a man and you play this song to a woman, she not gonna get it. But okay, whoever's the person that's in tune, you ain't got to be spiritually in tune, but you in tune, and if like somebody playing some music to you, it means something. If somebody played it, if you're a dude, oh, that's you going to hell with gasoline draws. If you play this Superman song for this chicken, she'd be like, "What does that mean, baby? Run, get the fuck out." But if the woman play this song for you, bruh, put your loving on me, baby. I feel like somebody cover up everything with giving up the goods. Um, Somebody gets drunk a lot or drinks a lot. This is alcohol. My nose and my eye is itching. Something happened to somebody's right eye, or somebody got a sty in their eye. Um, Somebody got a sty in their eye. For Spanish people, they be like, "You got a sty eye. You didn't treat a pregnant woman right," or something like that. It's something like that. I'm hearing a reggaeton song, "Hit It from the Back, Back, Back." That was around like 2005. That's like Biko C, Evie Queen. Well, Evie Queen had a short era. I'm sorry, not to me. I didn't really care for her music. But this is not for everybody. But that's neither here nor there. Um, Somebody wants to do that. I mean, X-rated, 18 and up. My bad. Hopefully I put it on for 18 and up. Or maybe that's how somebody got trapped. Oh, I don't know if I want to say them words out of my mouth. Shit, the past is the past. But I mean, if it's currently right now, I mean, if you gotta sell it, baby, figure out how to flip it at least, or expand it. Cause it's like, can you put that limit? Yeah, somebody a dancer. I'm be your dirty dancer, dancer for money. I do what you want me to do. Yeah, somebody do what they want you to do. Long if the price is right, they get it right. For the price is right, so somebody might be paying for something tonight. So if you had an inkling over the last after these last few fights with your spouse, either you or y'all both usually keep y'all locations and stuff on, or whatever the case may be. Maybe you the one or the other person is the one that actually put on like a tracking device on the phone. Like, I forgot. It was a Dominican dude that told me about it, like how he black screened the phone or whatever the case may be. But somebody's phone is being black screened, so you know that this person is talking to somebody, but you're not 100% sure, is this person a man? Is it a woman? Who are they meeting? Why are they meeting? Like, put that lemon on me. Somebody is paying for booty. Somebody's paying because it hit it from the back. So this might be a black or a Hispanic man. But it's like I'm hearing it in English. So this is somebody that speak English. So it could be anybody's man. So if you wanted my voice, like, shit, you done had an inkling about this man. This man is fit to go pay for it tonight. Somebody probably had to catch a flight, or somebody's about to try to start a fight to catch a flight or something like that. Or somebody really wants to fight. It's like, how you know my life. Nobody cares to know your life. Honestly, like, rules of the game of the world, people don't care. And the ones that do care, they're very freaking aware. Why would you fuck it up? Why would you fuck up the ones that actually do give a shit? Because you're going through shit, and instead of trying to figure out, hey, I'm gonna work through my shit, I got shit going on, and you got shit going on. However, at the same time that we both got shit going on, we both need to sit down and figure out how can we be able to get along while we both doing our things to heal within ourselves, so we can heal within and with each other. Not against, not about each other. Okay? If your person can make their business to always talk about other people and what they're doing, you have to learn to understand, like, if it ain't gonna be healthy, it don't need to be nothing. If it's not healthy, it don't need to be anything. 1 second. Recording. Recording, but it's like, for me, I'm gonna pick up the phone. When my kids call, baby, that phone get picked up regardless. I don't give a what's going on in my world. My kids get answered. But if it's something like very hostile that it needs to be handled, somebody been getting gaslighted. It's like, for me, I tell anybody, you took anything from me from my past, good luck, baby. Don't come talking to me, apologizing to me. Somebody's going to learn very quickly. You do not sleep with everybody. You're not able to sleep with, like, you're able to, but you can't just sleep with everybody. Free for all, for anybody. But this is somebody that chronically does this to any and everybody, especially also, this is a man that hate women because what somebody did to him as a kid, and he feel like that he not getting enough affection or attention from his mammy. Cause his mammy still, like, he don't understand that, hey, your mammy may have went through some rough shit and she just struggling to speak with it. That's why you be acting like the little shit that you are, and then now your mama's still stressing on top of the stress because she was looking to get some rest, to actually, because she finally figuring out, okay, I'm stressed the fuck out, I need to calm the fuck down, and I gotta figure some shit out. But however, I know I need to get this out and I gotta heal it. And she's just now trying to figure out how to do that. She probably didn't do that as a kid. It probably took her to get it right when you was in your 20s or your 30s. But if she was willing to fix it and work on it, sir or ma'am, sit the fuck down and hear this woman out. Y'all both old enough for her to be able to explain it and hear each other out. So if this is a parent-child dynamic, sit the fuck down and hear each other out. Unless you just have a narcissistic ass fucking family, then baby, it's just not going to ever work out. You could be sitting there with a narcissistic family like I had, mom, dad, aunts, uncles, cousins. I didn't have any siblings or anything like that. They were literally narcissistic, free for all for self, no one else. If it benefited them, shit, they don't care. If it hurt me, it's even better for them because they love to see you cry. They love to see you hurt, sad, by yourself, all alone. They want to talk about you all day long. Why they always stuck on their phone? They don't want to come to the family stuff. And it'll be for stuff that they know that they need you to be there for. Baby, please close that door with them. Somebody need to close the door. Something is driving a Ford or a truck, a 4x4. But it's like someone is discovering like sometimes your family ain't shit, baby. Now you could give it an attempt, because not trying is to say that you failed before you even tried. And not trying is to say that you didn't even attempt anything. So, it puts you as a failure either way, man or woman. You are a complete failure if you don't even attempt to try to talk it out, hear each other out. Like, hey, are we able to do this shit? Go sign up and get you a fucking therapist. Excuse me, confirmation for somebody. Go get you a fucking therapist. Because not everybody is equipped to handle whatever it is that you've been going through, what you had to go through, how you need to heal it. Because it's men out here that thinks it's like, oh, I'm emotionally attracted to the man, but physically and everything outside of that, it's like, nah. Emotionally, you can relate. But it's the same thing with women. Like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, physically, could you actually see yourself in a full-fledged relationship? It's like, no. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's boundaries. So it's just like, a man or a woman, even with some women that they'd be like, oh, she's so pretty. It's like, and I gotta sleep with her, because they feel like that's the only way that they're gonna feel loved or connected or appreciated and things like that. And it's like, no, you need to have self-control for one, because all those soul ties, all those connections, you're taking on all those energies and your own energy plus your trauma energy. So baby, you ain't got no business be dealing with nobody. Okay, you really don't. Sacral chakra. That's crazy. Something that happened at 2 p.m. Or somebody might be 28. Somebody might have been born in 82. Somebody's phone 248 or 284. Somebody's planning a 187. So somebody's trying to off somebody. It's gonna fail. So somebody is like trying to reap a harvest of getting some kind of financial or something like that, but somebody's not telling the truth about what they're trying to do to somebody. Somebody is not speaking the truth. I feel like somebody hired somebody to do something that they should have went to go do, but they're not able to do it. However, with the person that they're getting to do something, they got an inkling to find out, to know that somebody is not telling the truth about something. They know somebody not telling the truth about something. Or they figured out somebody wasn't telling the truth. Yep. I'm not lying about this. Somebody might get a call. I turn back at 1. Or somebody going to turn something on or turn it back on around 1. Be mindful of stimulation things. So like flickering lights. Things falling over. Hearing like somebody laughing or hearing something crying. Yeah, your ass is something. For some, y'all going crazy. I mean, no, you ain't going crazy. Now, for some of y'all, it's either you made somebody's ancestors real angry or something, like somebody did something. Also, somebody need to go speak to somebody. My ears is ringing like hell. Go talk to someone. Call the suicide hotline, the National Suicide Hotline. Let me look up the number, okay? So we can have all those numbers, because I feel like somebody's like, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Maybe we'll pull it the fuck together. Suicide hotline number. These people are well equipped to talk to you through it. On your phone, if you can text, chat, or you can call. I think it's 988. That is for the suicide crisis lifeline. Yeah, you just dial 988 on your phone. Also, 1-800 1-800-442 HOPE. You could also call that. 988 if you're a vet. Crisis. If you're a vet in crisis, you can dial 988 as well. You could also text 838-255, okay, for veterans. So you going through a crisis or anything, y'all guys just dial 988. Talk to somebody, get it out. Somebody might be 38, something that happens to somebody between the age of 3 to 11. Somebody probably recently just bought a 38. I also keep hearing, oh, that B is fake. She fake. Well, how is it fake and you're just now hearing this today? Mind you, this is recorded live. So readings, messages are timeless. You could be listening to this for 15 years from now. It's part of your Akashic. People make the world. Somebody don't study the things that they're supposed to be. Somebody is more into the monstrosities parts of it, or the conjuring part of it, but someone's not understanding that there's more to the conjuring than just that. Also, I hear somebody might need to watch their back. Something is going to happen at one. I don't know if it's going to be 1 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the evening. Someone's going to get a call about 1. Or starting back over around 1. A truck is very important. Somebody is driving around at night in a truck that don't even ride a truck like that. Like, these are one of the big boy trucks. The F-15s or 150 or something like that, or 150 or something like that. It's either the small to the big trucks. Somebody's driving a truck. Definitely a white car, black car, and a blue car is prevalent right now. Okay. Somebody gonna be feeling sick, or somebody been feeling real sick lately, or real sleepy. It's heavy on the trucks. Somebody may work in construction or lawn service. Somebody be careful, because if somebody not paying for it, I'm here somebody gonna take it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Somebody is like, I think I'm falling in love. You're making love in this club. Somebody gonna find out that they did something with no glove and they got caught up. You had no glove, you got caught up. Now your stuff burn. Somebody's stuff burning and itchy and scratchy. Somebody's about to just heal though. I feel like somebody probably got something that is going to be, it's possibly can be healed, because lo and behold, crazy thing of it is, people be feeling like you got a death sentence when it comes to catching like herpes. But the thing of it is, herpes get passed around like everything. You think these prostitutes gonna quit messing with Usher because he got that now? You think these women gonna stop messing with Usher because he got that? No. But then again, that's Usher, not you. But it's like, that ain't got nothing to do with you. If you take care of your body and you take care of your health in an appropriate way, you get all the information necessary that you need to understand, to have it, uh, to handle something in a safe, appropriate, or effective way. You can have a safe, healthy life, relationship, children. You can have them all healthily. Um, there's research that there's cures. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, they could give you an injection for herpes to get out of you, because it's just something attacking the immune system. The same thing with AIDS, HIV, but AIDS and HIV is very, 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 very difficult. Like, I don't feel there's like a major cure to it, but I feel like it's something that can handle it, where a person can have an effective life and not be on as much medication. However, the lack of education and doctors wanting to do research, hey, who can we say? That just the same way that they did with the pandemic. The pandemic was meant to try to make a shift, because they seen that towards the pandemic, people wasn't going to church no more. People wasn't tithing. They weren't going to particular places no more. But once the epidemic had started, like end of 2019 into 2020, that's when you notice, where you hear like, now is the big thing. And I had said this way back then, that tarot readings is going to be the newest trend. It's going to trend. It's going to phase out by 2028. It's going to phase out. It's not going to be a big thing, but it's going to be something that you can make into a skill or a talent. But you will have to go through certain things by then. But right now, the research is just to see how much people be knowing, are you really a seer? Like, it's a lot of people that feel, oh, I'm a good tarot reader, I'm an empress, I'm a high priestess, and I know my bloodline. And really, are you sure? Because then it's like, when you're starting to hear other readings and stuff like that, I don't care, I'm here, I went through what I had to go through, but some stuff come up and you be like, God dang, that's kind of rough. Is that my life? Yes, it's your life, my dear. Like, if you know the real understanding of the song Bambi, when I learned at this many years old of what the Bambi was a baby deer. You wet behind the ears. It's still so much to learn when it comes to the spirituality, oracle, tarot. I said tarot. Somebody's name is tarot, or oracle readings, or any of this stuff. Oh, I know the archangels, baby. Do you know all their energies, the manipulatively, the intro, outro? Do you know the dark and the light side? Because there's no really in between, because there's no gray. It's either you're going to get amplified on one side or the other. It's just which way are you able to make the balance, yin and yang energy. But it's like, in order for you to understand, you got to understand all 13 tribes, culturally, ethnicity, racially, spiritually, culturally, mythology. All those things are very important, because the importance of it leads to you learning about astrology. The astrology leads you to understand big pharma, which leads you to understand the US government. It also leads you to understand the fucking president and all the laws, regulations, organizations that come along with it. Because any LLC you make or something like that, I can't say it. Why is I'm struggling to speak? Maybe somebody's going to be struggling to speak on something. But being the sole proprietor or whatever it is on creating LLCs, you got to read the fine print. When you looking up the legalities of it, it's going to ask you or say something about entities. So like, when people go to jail and then they be like, oh, and they find out somebody got mental health issues. Okay, when they go into them jails, they become fucking test rats and test dummies to how well the medication gonna work. What's it gonna make it do to the person? How does it affect them? Because they don't have enough space or time in the prisons to, even when they come out of prison, to do follow-up to see what are the effects on these men or women. The women, they try to sterilize them But most of the time, after like a 5-year period, the body regenerates itself and kicks itself back out into going ahead into regular ovulations, periods, so forth. For men, it might be when they get out immediate, the sexual activity goes up, but the thinking goes down. And then it's just like there's no real meaning to figure out stability of actually healing from, whatever happened, because the person could actually have remorse or something like that. But due to the fact that what had happened, it was no follow-up with therapy and all those other things. So, like I said, that prison at the very beginning, somebody need to go to the very beginning of this reading and figure out what the hell it is that I'm talking about. But somebody gonna figure out that if you should I stay or should I go, move the fuck along. Somebody fit to tell you a lie. So you might want to, so you don't be sitting there crying in front of somebody, because somebody likes to see somebody cry, or they just know, like, if a person cry, they know that, hey, they're going to feel like they're the prize, because they're going to feel like they got you and your feelings so bad to a point that, oh, I can get what it is that I want. They can slow you down from you making the sole decision to say, do I want to stay or do I want to go? And the big answer of it is, bitch, go. It ain't no, but you don't know what was going on, what we went through. He's still gonna gaslight you again. I promise you, he gonna stonewall you again, or she gonna stonewall you again, or she gonna talk around everything that she been doing. Cause you probably could have asked her, like, hey, what you was doing? Where you been going? Mind you probably clearly seen on her GPS or on his GPS that they were somewhere else, or it got turned off. You clearly can see that. He can see that. She can see that. He or she, whoever you dealing with, this person can see that. And this person is sitting back. The person that's asking this question is just sitting back and just trying to figure out, is this person going to lie or not? So I feel like somebody over the last few weeks, let me see, how long has this person been trying to test this person? The last 2 weeks. Because, I mean, maybe you've been in mental conflict, stuck in your head about this whole situation, moving slow, don't know what's going on. Somebody feeling like they're being exposed, feeling weak. Everything's breaking down. Ain't nothing growing. And it's just like, I feel like somebody's just being around people and it's fated to go this way. But if you want it to go away, somebody wants victory and success, quit being so deceptive and envious of a motherfucker, because somebody's envious of somebody's love, their money. So this person is filled with envy and greed. You're angry. Your heart chakra is closed off. Somebody's doing something towards somebody's womb. It might be a trans that wants to have kids, and they, what I'm saying, they don't have the organs and stuff like that. Or, what I'm saying, or it's just like, I hear men like, damn, she pregnant again. But it's just like, somebody keep having kids, but somebody saying it so messily. I think somebody need to quit trying to say that thing and quit bashing some kind of single woman. Oh, they got a kid again? Guess what? That same woman that you sat there talking about, that they got all them kids and all them baby daddies, but that same woman or that man is taking care of every single last one of them kids without child support, without government help, without family support. If somebody's out there doing it, I don't care if it's a man or a woman, because there's men out here taking care, full-fledged taking care of their kids. Because, hey, they baby mamas ain't ish. I know that feeling for anybody. I know the feeling of baby daddies that are well and capable of taking care of their kids. They just may be struggling, not being able to get an appropriate job that they can hold down so they can handle the baby's medical expenses, or, confirmation, handle the baby's child care and stuff like that. Because I'm pretty sure, if this is a man that's a single parent, he don't want to have to keep paying for daycare and all this other stuff. This is a man that got to figure out, like, I want to be able to get time, but it's like, they grateful, like, I got my, if this is a man, he like, damn, I got my daughter or my son or whatever. This man got to make sure the child fed, clothed, spoke to, homework done. He having to do the whole 9 yards, right? Mind you, the mama is probably out there living her best life. However, it may have been that, hey, that probably in that instant, it was the right moment for that man to take on that child. But then it's also, on the flip side, that it's a man that's more than capable of taking care of his kid, but the baby mama's still tripping. But it's like neither one of them that came to a clear understanding, like, yo, I know you got a problem with me, I may still got a problem with you, but we need to fucking sit down and talk about how we gonna take care of this kid though. And if it ain't gonna be none of that conversation, and there this either, the man or the woman in any of the instant, it don't matter. If the person is being so unreasonable and not willing to work with you, which is why I'm a woman that I don't advocate for none of that shit, because it's not fucking cool. But I can understand why there's some dudes that be like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for them to do. It's like, shit, the sacrifice of not talking to that kid, not seeing that kid, not being able to hug, love on them, read them a book, just chill with them, or just to see them fucking run around the house or go play in the park or something like that. That shit hurts. Especially if like, okay, I know I didn't probably pick the right baby mama or whatever the case may be. However, my baby didn't ask to be here. But however, I got a clear understanding that my baby need my love. She need my support, because if my child don't get this, and that strong ass because, if I don't get this baby that, it ain't even an if. I don't give my son or my daughter this love, they gonna look for that love from somebody else out there in the street. Or somebody out there on the street gonna see that vulnerability in my child and take clear advantage of it. Reason being, when it comes to karma, baby, ain't no stopping it. Especially when you put children involved in it. That's why I can understand it. Like, shit, my baby daddy, my family was sitting there, oh, she a deadbeat mom because she not talking to her daughters. No, mother, y'all making life fucking difficult when I made it super easy. Like, I agreed to we either go to school and you get all the holidays and breaks, or I get all the holidays and breaks and you get them doing school. That's that on that. No argument. It ain't like we got money ties or businesses or any of that shit together. And maybe, for him, he had started business and stuff like that while we was married, but the shit was hidden in his mama name. So it wasn't like, well, not his mama, but his sister, but it wasn't no way to get to that money. Vice versa. So I understand how it is to have to be in a baby daddy situation. Well, he ain't taking care of his kids and he ain't talking to his kids. Nah, shorty, let me break it down to you real quick. His baby mama probably, or his, ain't shit. She in her feelings, and I've been trying to talk to her. I keep trying to talk to her in an effective, calm way. I even invited for somebody to be the third party to talk. And this is coming from a man's perspective. I completely understand that. Why? Because I've been in them shoes. I'm in them shoes. Everybody know I will drop the world for my kids. I put anybody on their head over these kids. However, is my mental health worth to keep trying to fight something that I don't have a fight against? And when all the odds, the baby mama, the family, and all that is all against you, and you just trying to get to your baby, that shit hurts. It will break the hell out of you. And on a man's perspective, sorry, and they'll be like, he keep going from girl to girl. 10 times out of 10, out amongst them girls, it's a dude in there. And especially if you got to keep jumping from bed to bed to bed to bed, it's a man in there somewhere. However, if it's a man that just, hey, he's looking to cope, hey, sir, go get you some therapy, get yourself in a mental space, get on your A game, and do what you got to do. Because when you get on your A game and you get your money going, it don't matter how long it goes down the road, that baby gonna come look for you. And when that baby come look for you, you gotta make sure your baby's straight. Make sure your baby's straight. Be like, baby, I know it's too late for us to build. It's too late for me to apologize for anything. However, mommy or daddy, mommy built you an account or daddy built you an account and I did XYZ. Y'all got to start thinking about them levels. But it's like a whole different level. I know I'm on a whole different level. That's why I be telling y'all hoes, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call y'all a hoe, but you might be a hoe. Like, be careful about what it is that you know and what you got going on, because it don't matter what it is. Somebody can sit there and do me that, but keep doing what you want. Just keep my kids out of it. Oh, you ugly, you this, you that. Okay, cool. Is that how you keep feeling about yourself? Because basically, whenever you step into a person's life, mind you, not you searching online, not you getting on dating sites, not getting on Instagram, but say when you meet a person outside, eye contact, all that stuff, love at first sight, that shit hit different. And it hurts even more when that person betray you. That shit hurt. Because at that point when y'all met, was there any actual external factors in this? If the answer is no, then guess what? Somebody was trying to bullshit in that. So if it's not for me, let it go. If it's not for you, let it go along. The universe is just like, you gotta let it work. But then it's like, let it work to a point where you understand that, hey, I can't play with everybody like that. Because karma will come back. It don't lose an address. You probably, oh, I went to Belize. I'm fit to go to Bolivia. I'm fit to go to Cambodia. I'm going to go to Colombia. I'm going to go to Israel. I'm going to go to Italy. I'm going to go to Africa. Okay, you can go any place in the motherfucking world you want. Karma is not going to lose that address. And if your DNA got African blood running through it, oh, baby, you fit to get that karma real bad. And then you going to Africa, you fit to get that triple bad. I promise you that. Slow and steady always win the race. Something about somebody wanted to have somebody in the waist, or somebody is in the way. Listen to your intuition. Something fit to come out. A pillar. Initials J. Or somebody got a BJ. Somebody just recently got a BJ, or just did a BJ, or somebody knows somebody named BJ, or somebody's initials BNJ. First, middle, or last. Somebody haven't been thinking straight. Somebody ain't been thinking straight. Somebody's so emotionally lost, so distraught. But baby, shit, that's igniting something on the 9th. Somebody had a conflict on the 5th. Somebody is struggling like, should I stay or should I go? Somebody's third eye is turning on that it's time to be moving on. There's a feminine energy. This woman be pretending like she Christian or something like that. But somebody heartbroken. They don't wear their heart on their chest though. Like somebody heartbroken to the fact that they feel it in their gut, bruh. This person may wear a cross or some kind of dagger on their neck. Somebody's in a deep depression. Somebody gonna have to have a conversation with God himself. Like, baby, I don't know if somebody gonna have a come to Jesus. Oh, somebody fit to have, like, no bullshit, no funny business. Somebody fit to have a real life come to Jesus moment. Like, I feel like somebody gonna feel like, be careful of it. Somebody need to make sure you have something to drink on the side of your bed. But it's gonna catch you off guard. But you should have a come to Jesus moment, and it's gonna build up some hope in you. It's gonna leave you in mental conflict. You're going to be emotionally withdrawal. I'm telling the truth for a little bit. However, if you got to the last of this video, you can come out of solitude. But you need to come out of being in fear about whatever it is whatever decision or move that you're going to do. Please take out sexuality out of this. There's imbalance in a spiritual union or a crown chakra. So somebody's thought process may still be a little bit affected, but somebody need to find out what trickster energies is around them. So 7:45, I'm seeing like the school bus sign. So somebody might be walking on the side, like the crossway or crosswalk, catwalk. I'm here. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? Somebody did something and it's like, it ain't my fault though. And I'm hearing it's like, well, you know I do that. But I'm hearing like it's an argument. You did that behind my back. Shit, what goes around goes. Justin Timberlake. I feel like somebody fit to be hurt. Like, bruh, ain't no way in hell, bruh. Listen, that line, ain't no reason to tell a lie when something can get destroyed with the truth. And whatever evil or hateful things that you do to somebody, that can quickly come back to you. And it may come through the person that you wouldn't even expect or hope it would come through. So if it's like somebody that you super, super attached to, love, cool with, kicking it with, and you be like, they ain't gonna do me like that. It's gonna be that exact person that's gonna do you just like that. But like I gave somebody, yep, infertility. So somebody, infertility. Because I'm hearing fertile. Someone is fertile. Oh, shit. Somebody, oh my goodness. Somebody was pretty far along because I don't know what state it is. It's one state that'll allow you to, get rid of a kid at, I think the latest is like 4 or 5 months. 4 or 5 months. Somebody's gonna do something like tragic, man. Like, this is gonna hurt. Somebody's gonna be like, I can't believe you lied to me. Or I'm hearing somebody either, it's like, why did you lie to me? And I also hear somebody saying, please talk to me. I'm having anxiety. Please just talk to me. But transformation, fulfillment of wishes, but deception and envy. Somebody's going to have a new beginning. It's going to seem a little dark, but somebody's going to go through the dark night of the soul. Somebody's going to get, if somebody was bisexual, they are going from bisexual to straight. Someone is choosing the side. Let's basically say that. Somebody's going to choose the side, but someone is facing themselves in the mirror. Also here, I left the suicide hotline situation, or a number is out there too. So there's about to be a major transformation. Somebody's about to have a major conversation as well. Aries. So fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a water sign as well. Something he's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I gotta say that twice. Look me in my eyes and tell me a lie. The future says here I reside. I can't believe I told a lie. Pack up my back so I can fly. So this isn't like a person that be like trying to rap, but they not really attempting to do it. It's like, I know I could do it. And it's just like, maybe this is like the banter you have. This is a same-sex situation. It's just y'all banter, but it's very dark, losing more money than gaining anything. I feel like it's more, somebody feel like they're in a power, but it's like, okay, hood rich. Somebody feels hood rich. Basically broke. I'm hearing that song Trifling Hoe by Lil Durk. Somebody is in the dark. Someone is not standing in their power. Somebody is not standing in their power. Somebody is definitely in dark energy. Somebody got to shake it, but they're just not aware of it. So something is attached to somebody. This ran way longer than I thought. So here we go.